You talking to me? No, I don't need any help, thank you. I'm sorry?
You cannot record.
Why is that?
You're not allowed to go.
Who says who?
You cannot record me. And I'm
What,
not take
why do you think that?
This is like violating my rights and violating.
Well, actually, the rights are the First Amendment of the Constitution that gives us the.
Allowed to record. Thank you. But you can be recording.
Who are you, ma'am?
You cannot be recorded.
Who are you,
The
ma'am?
supervisor. Can I see your ID or something?
You want to see my ID?
Yes, because
I'm a member of the public. I'm not required to show you ID.
What's your name, boss?
What's going on?
What's your name?
I didn't get it.
Okay, no problem.
So,
You're a law enforcement
right,
officer.
so-
Enforce the law.
Right. so
Am I breaking any laws?
No, let's forget about that.
So-
Stop asking you about that.
Well,
Let's go to your.
That's the reason we have contact. I'm not
I'm the
kidding.
one who called the police because I'm sitting in that
Okay,
office right there.
and at that point, I
have
said to her,
cameras.
if you're checking in on a few spots, see if they recognize our rights, treat us with respect, and that's what it is. So right now, I'm in front of the West New York Post Office. Gonna give a quick walkthrough and just see what's up. So here we are, West New York, New Jersey, 07093. This is the front entrance. Front entrance here. We'll check out the signs. These are their business hours. It is currently 1:20, so on a Friday, business hours. Some signs here. Armed robbery of a postal employee or postal facility carries a prison sentence up to 25 years upon conviction. Pretty hefty. But it is a federal building. So let's take a look inside. See what we got here. Not a very big post office. It looks like it's been here quite a long time. Looks like it's marble walls or something of that nature. Nice floors here. Here's the postal boxes. Friendly reminder, they're always watching us. There's good old Honest 8. I'm gonna look for Poster 7 here. Let's see what they got, what kind of bulletins they got up here. Okay. Postmaster is Milton Mendez. Supervisor is Vincent Nastro. Let's look for Poster 7. It'll be posted somewhere. Okay. Looks like it would be over here. So here we go. Postal 7. Rules and regulations governing conduct on postal service property. You talking to me? No, I don't need any help, thank you. Your timing is interesting because I'm just reading the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, which says specifically that I can. So I'm looking at the Poster 7, the rules and regulations regarding conduct on postal property, which says specifically that photographs and photography may be taken in foyers, lobbies, and hallways. And those are the rules and regulations.
What is that now?
That's how you do it, right?
Yeah. So as you can see, right here, photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes. Photographs may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. And there you have it. It's interesting how they always think you can't record here. When you can. Excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. These are the services that they provide. These are the PO boxes. They have a lot of them. Private, we'll keep out of there. Nothing to see here. We won't get anybody's personal information. We'll make that specific. It's got a stamp. Beautiful mural up there. Sorry?
Are you recording me?
I'm just recording. I'm not recording you specifically, man.
Gracie, venite para acá.
Hi, how are you? Can I just have one stamp, please?
One step?
One stamp.
You have $1?
I don't.
Are you recording?
I am.
Why?
I'm just recording my transaction.
You cannot record me.
I'm sorry?
You cannot record me.
Why is that?
You're not allowed to go.
Says who?
You cannot record me. And I'm
What?
not taking it.
Why do you think that?
This is like violating my rights and violating
Well, actually, the rights of the First Amendment of the Constitution that gives us the...
allowed to record me. Thank you.
Ma'am, your rules and regulations are right here posted on the wall that says we have the right to record in here. They're the federal rules and regulations. They're actually the law. This is the lobby. I'm in the lobby. I'm recording my transaction.
From the outside.
Ma'am, respectfully, you're a public employee. You work for the public. You have no right to privacy in public. I just wanted a stamp, ma'am. If I would have got my stamp, I would have been out of here. You're making it difficult for no reason. There's cameras everywhere in here. So, denial of service in a public facility for exercising a First Amendment right. As she says, she has a right to privacy.
Consent.
in public.
Hicimos censo. Okay.
Can I help you, sir?
Sure, I'm just trying to buy a stamp.
But you can be recording.
Who are you, ma'am?
You cannot be recording.
Who are you,
The
ma'am?
supervisor.
You're the supervisor? The one that's posted on the wall there?
No, here.
The one that's posted, your name is on the wall? Is that?
Which po-
Oh, there's a posting on the wall that says postmaster's name and supervisor's name. Is that you that's posted on the wall?
let me see that one.
Sure. I'm just looking to buy a stamp and record my transaction. Ma'am, I just want to direct you. Can I direct you to one thing? These are the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. As you can see here, photographs for news, advertising, and commercial purposes, photographs for news purposes may be taken, I'm an independent journalist, in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. These are the federal rules and regulations
Okay.
of the,
And what is
of
the
the
name
post
you
office.
say you this name?
Sure. Oh, never mind. Vincent Mastro. It says he's the supervisor.
Yeah.
Is he the supervisor?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. And you're a supervisor too?
I'm a new supervisor.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
But what's the purpose for you to record me?
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, recording my transaction. I disseminate this to the public on, just the town, West New York, and the services that are provided and how government officials treat us in the course of their duties. As you know, you work for the government. That means you're not a private entity, you're a public entity. I'm a member of the public. There is no right expectation of privacy in public. She said she has a right to privacy. If she wanted to be private, she should work in a private building. This is a public building. I'm just buying a stamp. Would like to make my transaction. Not a big deal.
Okay.
All right?
Let me, can you give me a minute?
Sure, absolutely.
Ajá, puesto. Gracias por decirme sí. ¿Dónde están los sobres para hacer cambio de dirección? Que yo me cambié de...
Yo le doy.
Gracias, doña.
¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo estamos? Buenas.
Buena.
Aquí. Muy amable.
As you can see, there's cameras everywhere.
Ok, gracias.
They're always recording us, but they take issue when we record them. She's on camera as she speaks. Without my camera here, she's on camera. I thought they were doing good when I walked up to the counter and handed her my money. She asked me if I had $1. I thought she was just going to process my transaction and I'd have been out of here already. Once the First Lady said you can't record and I educated her on the law that's on the wall. I'm next. One stamp, please. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. This is the lobby. Waiting for her to come out and tell me what she found out. Again, rules and regulations. Have my stamp, my receipt. Hey.
Okay.
Did you get it? Did you get it resolved?
You finished your transaction?
Well, I wanted to see what you were told. You went to look into.
Oh, yes.
Is there an
Everything's
issue?
fine, yeah. With the lobby, yes, you can, but no people's face.
I can record people's face. We're out in public.
No.
I
Because
can't record their
we're not
transactions.
public.
Well, this is a public building.
The building,
Correct. And people,
Not
people in the building are in
not
public.
people, the building, yes. So you
So let me
finish your
let me
transaction?
explain. Can I explain to you how the law works? When you're out in public, a public building. This is a public building open to the public. There's no expectation of privacy. That's how the law works. So you can't say I don't want to be recorded. If you don't want to be recorded, you stay home.
The person doesn't want it, we can.
That's not how the law works.
That's how it is.
I don't know who's telling you that, ma'am. Trust me. I do this. I understand. I do this. I know the law very well. And you could ask. You could call the postal police if you think I'm mistaken. When you're out in public, there's no expectation of privacy. If we were outside on the sidewalk, could you say, "Hey, don't record me. I'm taking a picture of my kids. You're in the background." It is what it is. When you come outside, it's free reign. That's the First Amendment of the United States, freedom of press. We all have it. I'm just sharing my knowledge with you. Everybody has it. You can't tell other people what to do when it's part of their First Amendment right. Freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, right? You can't say, well, I don't want you to say
Who
that
are you
to me.
working for?
I'm an independent journalist. That means I work for myself.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you understand?
Right, you finish your transaction?
I finished my transaction. I'm just going to take a look around the public lobby, like it says that I can. And
Okay.
thank you for your time. What is your name?
Martha.
Martha. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, Martha thinks I can't record faces in public, which is it's a common misconception. People think that you need some kind of permission to record them, but that's not how the law works. How the law works is once you're outside in public, there's no expectation of privacy. So that means if you're out in public, it's free reign for anybody to record whatever they want, whatever their eyes can see. You can't trespass the eyes. So, you know, that's what it is. I'm gonna stick around, do another lap, maybe stick around for a couple of minutes just to see that she understands that. And Martha was very nice. I think she's being given bad information, and she's trying to do her job with the information that she's being given. And I don't wanna overprove my point to educate her, but I think she really still doesn't get it. So.
Ok, gracias. Cuídense. Ok, que tengan buen día.
Thank you, sir.
All right, brother.
Have a
Take
good
care.
day.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Fire starter over there, closing the shades. Telling him I don't want to be recorded. I mean, just make yourself look good. Again, the fire starter. It's a big deal. I'm very far away. Can't see any transactions. Nor would it be my intent to record anybody's transactions. Have a good day, brother. All right, suave. Don't seem to be any issues with any members of the public. One lady asked if I was recording her. I told her, I'm not here for you, I'm just recording in general. She's throwing a fit over there. Guess she doesn't want to work because there's cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras. I'm sure in the back where she's working, there's cameras. She's on camera, so she's not against being recorded, just being recorded by an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I did record my transaction, and there would not have been much more of a story. I mean, I honestly am not an agitator type. As you saw when I went to DMV just moments ago, I went in, they left me alone, I did my thing, I went out. Here, it was pretty rapid situation where it was right away, sir, you can't record. The girl through the shades didn't want to provide me service. The other lady did provide me the service after all. I thought she was great. Martha has done a good job with the information as she understands it. She's trying to be respectful to me. She's trying to be respectful to her employees. She's trying to see what options she has and how to best deal with it as a new supervisor. And I empathize with the position that she's in. However, the position that she's in is she should be telling her employee he has the right to record, he's not doing anything wrong, continue to do your job, go about your business, and there's no issues. That's how I see it. If she assures her that everything is okay, she'll know that everything's okay. If it gives her instruction to continue working, she should continue working. And if she doesn't want to, then she should find a job in a bank or somewhere else where they have an expectation of privacy and can leave. And not really sure what the issue is. She's wearing a mask. You can't see her face anywhere, unless she just put that on. I didn't notice. She may have. She wants to remain anonymous while working for the public, which is oxymoron in my opinion. Yeah. I just don't want them to get the impression that her feelings trump my rights and therefore I left. I want her to understand that I left on my own accord when I was ready to, when I was finished working on my story, and as is my right under the Constitution, First Amendment of the Constitution, and federal law that's posted on the wall there. It is a law. It is the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. I'm not here to record the public. I'm here to record the officials in their official capacity. I'm here to record my own process of my transaction. I see her on the phone there, so it looks like she's calling the police, which is okay because we can give them an education as well. So. ¿Cómo está? So because it looks like she's calling the police, I'm going to stick around. I don't want them to think that they bullied me out of here, and we're able to assert some perceived authority over my rights. This camera doesn't happen to have any zoom in it. So as you can see, I can't zoom in on I can't get anybody's transactions or anything like that, nor is it my intent, or do I have any interest in getting anybody's personal information or anything like that. It's not what I'm here for. It's not what I would do. I would never do that under any circumstances. I do respect people, and I expect them to respect me. I'm doing what I'm lawfully allowed to do. They're doing what they're lawfully allowed to do. There shouldn't be any issues here. So at this point, the reason I'm sticking around is because I'm pretty certain that she called law enforcement. She may just be calling the postmaster. I'm not sure. But because I think that she may have called law enforcement, I want to assert my rights under the Constitution. So. There's not a lot of pamphlets here. These are the things for certified mail. We got pointers on packing, semi-postal stamps for a cause. These are packaging options. Not sure what this is. Looks like some trash. Somebody left behind a beer. So somebody could drink beer in here, but I can't record. That's hilarious. Like, seriously. Look at that. I don't know if you could see it, but that's a Budweiser. Very interesting. I didn't know they sell these here. Gift cards for various random places. That's interesting. Starbucks, Bed Bath & Beyond, Nordstrom, Cheesecake Factory, etc., etc. Might need one of these. Maybe I'll buy one for the girl behind the counter if she apologizes and recognizes my rights. Let's see, what would she like? Amazon is always good. I'm not giving her $100. Nah. Let's see. I wonder if they have anything halal. I don't think so. Texas Roadhouse slaps always. Could get that. Could get one of these cards. Interesting. I saw it. Don't worry. Yeah, I know, I saw it. All right, brother. Take care. Have a good one, all right? All right, man.
That's it. Oh, shit, I got taking pictures over there. That's the thing. I was doing some grocery over there.
Yeah.
And I came back.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right, enjoy it, man. Be careful with that.
Okay.
All right, brother. So that was my guy that left his Budweiser in there. He came back for it. Again, no issues with open containers of alcohol in public, but the issues with the camera. Again, so there's several rules actually regarding conduct here. So equal opportunity is the law. Notice of reward for certain things. Protecting yourself from scams. Possession of firearms is prohibited by law, so you can't come on the property with a firearm. And the various rules and regulations. I'm sure you watching are all familiar with Poster 7. It is a law that is posted. It has to be posted. It's posted on every post office in the United States of America, in every state. And these are all the rules governing conduct. So this is specifically what specifically says you have the right to record in the post office. Since it is a right and it is a law, people's feelings don't trump your rights, right? Because those feelings are subjective. The law is the law, your rights are your rights. Ma'am? Martha? Martha? I saw you on the phone. Were you calling the postal inspector or anything like that?
Why I have to respond, my question?
Well, because you're a public servant. You service the public. I'm a member. I'm a member of the public, and I'm asking. So what I was going to say is.
I'm refusing to talk to you, sir.
So that's fine. That's a good thing for a public service member to do to a member of the public. And I just can you identify yourself for me again, Martha? What is it? If I'd like to file a complaint on you, I need to know your name.
I already told you.
And you didn't give me your last name. And you're not wearing any ID.
And what is your document?
I'm sorry?
Can I see your ID or something?
You want to see my ID?
Yes, because I'm
I'm a member of the public. I'm not required to show you ID. You're a member of the.
Why you required?
You're a member of the because you work for the public, man. You're required to have ID. You're required to have ID. I'm not.
Why not?
Private.
If you come into
Public,
recording
because you
place,
work for us, man.
But you need.
For the public.
Coming to us.
Right, because I'm a member of the public.
Okay, but what is your ID?
And I
Who are
can't-
you? I need to know who are you. First.
Why would you need to know that?
Because you're recording our place.
Which you said I have every right to do. So what I was going to ask you is if you called anybody, I'll stick around and wait for them. But if you didn't, I'll leave. But since you're obviously calling somebody, I'll stick around. That got interesting quickly. What's the hostility about? I don't know. I thought she was nice. I thought she was doing a good job. Just wanted to know if she called anybody. I'll stick around. If she didn't, I'll leave. That was gonna. If she would have treated me with respect and courtesy, I would have been out that door right now, literally. This was my exit. But since she seems to have an attitude, I'm gonna stick around. She wants my ID. I'm not giving ID. So I guess we'll stick around. How you doing, brother? What's up? West New York Police Department, is it right?
Where it starts and where it ends.
So let's see how to handle this.
Sir, can you please come here?
Sure. Well, she called me over.
Yeah. Just give me a minute with him and then.
Let me speak with her.
Okay, you speak to her.
But if somebody feels like, this recording is directly to them, they have the right to say, I'd like to record, especially if I know this is social media.
Right.
My supervisor said, just, I don't want to hear this. I understand we have that rule, we have policy concept, we have record expressions. But, there's nothing here to
Right.
customers or employees. So that's why I said, let me read you guys kind of know.
Yeah. It should be.
So this is Lady Liberty. Ironically enough, with the inscription that says freedom for all. The irony.
Make it seem the social media.
I'll put the number. And your
The postmaster.
So he's just been recording.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
saying is, yeah, but my supervisor has to, he was recorded directly, doesn't
Just give me a minute.
What's up, sir? How you doing? Name and badge number, please.
Cheraboga 301.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
What's your name, boss?
What's going on?
What's your name?
I didn't get it.
Okay, no problem. 302 Is there a reason why you're recording, or it's just?
Sure. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I came in, recorded my transaction, took some pictures of the murals,
Okay.
the signs
of
that say
course.
freedom for all
Yeah.
here in public. And the first thing that the lady in the back said is, you can't record in here.
Right.
I directed her to poster 7, it's on the wall, which are the rules and regulations governing conduct and postage,
Yes.
which specifically give you the right to record.
Sure.
Got online, bought my stamp. The first lady at the window closed her blinds on me, said she didn't want to service me if I was
Stand by.
I was recording. Okay, I waited. The other lady helped me, recorded. I recorded my transaction,
Yeah.
bought a stamp, I have a receipt. The manager came out, her name is Martha. She didn't want to give me her full name, she didn't want to identify herself, but she was telling me, don't record people's faces. I said, ma'am,
This is the
we're in,
clerk from.
yeah, the manager. I said, ma'am, we're in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Right.
Anything I can see, I can record. I've been very respectful with everyone. There was actually an open bottle of beer. I recorded that. I thought that was ironic that they were giving me a hard time for recording, but the open bottle of beer in public
Yeah.
was okay, like sitting right here.
Okay.
I did, and then I recorded cards and various things, whatever I could see, I'm recording.
No, yeah, no, I
Nobody's
understand.
transactions.
A lot of people come to
all the
record
members.
because we have a lot of murals.
It's beautiful.
and
It's a
you're
beautiful
okay to
building.
record.
Yeah.
They just feel like you're recording certain people.
I'm
They
I'm
feel
recording whatever I can see.
Yeah, yeah,
and
that
and
you
as,
feel
as you know, officer, their feelings don't trump my rights,
Right.
right? So if there's a statute behind their feelings, a penal code or
Right.
something like that, you can enforce it. Other than that, I'm just exercising my right to record in public.
100%.
I haven't disrespected anybody at all. I'd argue that they were disrespectful towards me, but
Yeah.
I left it alone. And she said she was calling law enforcement, so I stuck around. And now here we are.
Not a problem, boss.
I appreciate you.
Just give me a minute.
Awesome. Thank you.
When are you down?
Yeah, I mean, we have a sign up there on the regulations and stuff. If someone tells you that they don't want to record, I mean, they're getting paid to work here to serve the public. You don't want to be in such a meeting, you So if he records his transaction, like he said, he can record and what else is here for him to record?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, isn't this like, anybody can just walk up here? After a while, just taking out.
Right, this is not a place to hang out. You don't even have seats here. This is not a place that you can hang out. We don't even allow homeless people to come here and stay. So you come in, you do your business, when you get to your mail, and you go. So I can also stay here recording. Because I have customers calling that they feel that they're.
Right.
Yeah.
Tim,
What?
let me talk to you before. You do for sure.
So,
Sorry, so what's your name and badge number, please?
Gomez, 201.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So, are you done here?
I'm not, no. I'm not
Okay,
done.
well, just let me know what
So
you're
as I've explained to him, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. That is my business. I did conduct a transaction where I bought a stamp. At the point that they were telling me I couldn't record, I explained to them
No,
that...
I don't care about the recording. The recording is...
Okay, so
is
that's
fine.
the only reason there's an issue is because I'm
Yeah,
recording.
I'm not even here for the recording.
Okay,
I'm
so
here
then what's
for,
the
like,
issue?
Let's imagine that you're not even here let's imagine you're not recording.
That would be
right?
great. He would have left me alone.
So you're here, you got your stand, you're done.
I'm not done. See, so we can imagine I'm not recording, but as an independent journalist, it's my job to record. So as I'm narrating to the people that I disseminate this to the public to, I'm talking about Abraham Lincoln and the history that he had. I'm talking about the Statue of Liberty and the sign that says freedom for all in the free
country. So
country.
help me out here, because I'm not a journalist. Right?
Yeah, right, no.
So
you're a law enforcement
right,
officer.
so-
Enforce the law.
Right. So
Am I breaking any laws?
No, let's forget about that. Stop,
So-
stop asking me about that.
Well,
Let's go to your.
That's the reason we have contact, though,
Yeah.
right?
No, just listen to me.
I'm listening,
let me
sure.
talk. So now you're a journalist, right? What is like the procedure, like when you want to come in and like, like record a place? It's like you can do it without permission.
In public? This is a public building.
Yeah, no, I'm asking.
You should know the answer to that,
I'm
right?
asking. I'm asking.
Well, if I was in the sidewalk, what would you say?
Yeah. No, you can record in the sidewalk.
There's no difference.
Yeah, well, I am asking her.
Right. With the issue
It's
she
not
had.
a dumb question.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
tell you why.
And
Because this is the
listen,
post office. So I
I
figured
believe there's
since-
no such thing as a dumb question,
Yeah.
right? We're
So
all
since
learning every day, and
so
we're all
since
right.
it's like a government established,
Right, means public.
I was like, maybe it's because it's the post office. Do they have different laws?
Yeah.
I need
Well,
to know this.
Their laws are actually on the wall that
Oh, let me
says.
see.
So this poster here, and this is good for you, because if you ever encounter this again, you should know this. She should know this. She did.
No, she should know.
And she did say,
Yeah, she
you're
should know
absolutely
this.
right. She just
Yeah.
said, don't record people's faces. And I'm like, man, we're in public.
Yeah, she
So
should know.
these are the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal service property. Right here is a paragraph for photographs for news, advertising and commercial purposes, which says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, floors, corridors, or auditoriums. They may be taken. It's federal law. She acknowledged that already. She didn't argue with me about that. She agreed with me 100%. She just said her teller feels uncomfortable. I said, your teller works for the public. Officer, you may feel uncomfortable, but you can't tell me to stop recording you. You
No,
work for the
like,
public, right?
that's what I'm saying. I know.
You're recording.
Right.
You're recording.
I know.
They're
that,
recording.
I know that you can record me, but I gotta know
Yeah.
what their policy is. Because since it's the government,
Yeah.
maybe it's different. Like,
Well, the postal police would know that, right?
Yeah, I'm not a postal police.
No, and that would be a jurisdiction issue as well.
I just got a phone call because I asked for a waiver. And I'm the postmaster of this installation. If you already finished conducting your transaction, I serve you.
I finished conducting my transaction. I didn't finish conducting my business. My business
Okay.
is recording in public as a journalist, which is my right to do.
I have the right to ask you to leave because you already finished your
If-
transaction.
if I broke
You
the law-
already
ma'am?
record everything that you needed
Sure,
to do,
ma'am.
you did.
If I
You're
was-
making my customers feel uncomfortable.
I've spoken to several of your customers. I got thumbs up, pats on the back. I didn't see anyone uncomfortable.
I'm
It's all recorded.
that Why, people feel threatened that they're being
Well, that's subjective, right?
But
I didn't threaten anybody.
But what is okay? You already recorded that. What else you need to record? Here?
Ma'am, when I feel like I'm done recording, I think it's ironic that you're telling me how long I should. What if I've recorded
Because
everything?
I'm asking.
I'm
I'm the
telling you, I
custodian of
haven't.
the place, and I have the right to
And
tell you.
I appreciate that.
If you're finished
You know what,
your
ma'am?
business-
I think we should just deal with the officers because I don't want to get into.
No,
I haven't broken any laws.
We're
You-
having a dialogue.
So what
Sure, I'm
I'm
open
trying
to that.
understand, so we could just, let's everybody just please.
Yeah, no, it's all good. There's no issue. There's really no issue here.
Let's everybody come. What I'm trying to use common sense here is like, I'm a journalist. This is why I was trying to ask you. I'm a journalist, right? And I'm gonna go to, let's say, like make a movie or take
No,
a
no, that's-
news
that's commercial.
or do something,
Right.
and I wanna, like, what I'm not understanding is like you don't have to even ask permission.
Okay, I'll explain to you one
Yeah,
step further.
yeah.
Forget journalists.
Okay.
Any member of the public. We have freedom of press in this country. First Amendment of the Constitution.
Yes.
Same as freedom of speech. Anyone could exercise that, not just a journalist. Anyone could exercise freedom of press. We all have that right. It's guaranteed to us under the Constitution of the United States of America. Freedom for all, as Miss Liberty would say, that's posted on your wall like there. We have freedom in this country. I didn't disrespect anybody. There was no loud interactions, no disorderly, there was nothing. So in order to, what it seems like you're alluding to, ask me to leave or trespass me from public property, I would have to violate the law. Other than that, if I'm obeying the laws, you can't trespass someone from public
Well, this
because
is a place
somebody
for
feels the way.
non-customers to hang
This is a
around.
public
This
place.
is- No, but.
What do you
you're
mean?
already- there's-
Define hang around. I'm
Yeah.
conducting business.
No, you're not. Because your business here is to purchase.
I explained my,
ship,
that's
and
what,
it's done.
that's your
Once
business.
it's done,
My business
I
is,
did my part.
my business is recording the architecture, looking around with the beautiful murals. I didn't engage with anyone here. Everyone
Okay,
came to
so
me.
Let's rewind.
I'm
Let's
not going to
start
be chased
let's-
out if I have a right to do it.
Let's start over.
Right.
Like, let's suppose he said, I'm gonna do a school paper, whatever, on the
Right.
post office,
Sure.
right? How would that go about? Like, what would be, how it would go about?
Well, we have numerous journalists that come here, they give us a written request, we'll be here, sometimes they come before the business opens, the lobby's open at 7 o'clock, the retail window opens at 10. So from 7 to 10, they could come here and take all the pictures because they're not in their way, they're not disrupting the customers don't feel like there was a threat, or why this person's recording me. Because not every customer knows the purpose of you're here.
Sure,
So if
not
I
every,
come here and
not
I
every
see
member of the.
somebody-
If I was outside, I get the same looks when I'm
All right,
recording.
so where is that?
We're public.
Where is that on that thing right there?
No.
What you're talking about?
Yeah, but as a postmaster of this installation, I have the right to ask the customer, once you finish your transaction, take a better picture, you can observe the building, and then you leave. You don't stay here to hang around.
You certainly have the right to ask anyone anything you want to ask
What we're doing
them.
now is just.
I also have the right to refuse your request.
Is there something that will assess how long they can stay, or?
No, there's
Good
no.
No, because she's saying that like.
But
Business
I
hours.
trying to do it as the head of the installation, because
right.
we already serve his purpose as a business, they was gonna.
I have another
No,
purchase.
because it kind of do make sense, because like I come here and let's suppose I'm gonna do something personal, right? Mail something, I don't want my address out there and then you're recording.
Sure, that would be rude. I wouldn't record someone's
I would
address.
think
It's not my
that's
intent.
kind of like the logic of why they open up to a certain hour when there's, but let me.
Yeah. I just think you're putting words in her mouth because what she said was people are feeling, her workers are
No,
feeling
I'm
uncomfortable.
not, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
right in the middle.
I didn't
Just
record
try-
anybody's personal training. I
let me
wouldn't do
start
that.
all over.
Yeah, sure.
So what she's saying is that forget about those words. Listen to my words. She's saying like I'm here, right? And I'm gonna mail out, I don't know, and just put my address there. And I'm trying to conduct my business. And you're recording doing the beautiful architecture, and I feel uncomfortable. It's like, man, I gotta put some personal information here, and I have this guy.
Sure.
So I feel like that is besides the words.
So when you're in public, the onus is on you to protect your privacy. It's not on me to protect your privacy. Anywhere you go in the store, you put your PIN number in, there's people behind you. You may feel uncomfortable, but you can't say don't stand behind me. You protect your privacy. We're in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. The onus is on you to protect your own privacy, to protect the privacy of your customers. I have no intent of recording anyone's personal information, nor have I.
Okay,
I don't know what the issue is.
So what you're saying is, right, so then that's why you really shouldn't get mad at her. You just
I'm not
keep-
mad at her.
Oh, yeah. Like,
She has the right to ask me whatever she
she's
wants,
doing her job.
but I also have the right to refuse that because I have the right to record here.
Yeah,
So,
because we're gonna be here
so people,
like all in like a
well,
circle.
listen, there's time, place, and manner restrictions.
Yeah.
The time is business hours, the place is public, and the manner is peacefully. I haven't violated any policies, laws, rules, anything. What you're trying to enforce is people's feelings. Well, you kept saying people feel uncomfortable. They feel like they don't want to. And their feelings, respectfully, ma'am, don't trump my rights. I have a right to record. It's that simple. There's no animosity. I'm not mad at you at all. It seems like you were mad at me because you're trying to ask me to leave.
So right now, we don't have
How long
any.
you'll be here, just so we can.
You know, honestly, when I approached Martha, I came to ask, I said, did you call anybody? She said, I'm not talking to you. And you hear me narrating, I'm saying, listen, if she didn't call anybody, I'm gonna leave. It seems like they got the point. I'm allowed to do this. And I'm going, she started saying, I'm not talking to you. Give me ID. I'm like, I'm not
I'm the
giving
one who called the police, because I'm sitting in the
Okay,
office right there.
and at that point, I
have
said to her, if you're
cameras.
calling, I said to her, if you're calling, I said to her, if you're calling somebody, I'm going to stick around and wait for them. I would have been out of here already. You prolonged this by making the phone call. And so what my goal is as someone who's a First Amendment advocate is to not be chased out, because that would be defeating the purpose. If I have a right to do something and I allow you to chase me out, that gives the wrong impression to you and everybody watching that you can do that. You have no lawful authority to do that. He doesn't have any lawful authority to do that. He doesn't have any lawful authority to do that, because I'm exercising my rights. And if you doubt anything I'm saying, please feel free to call the sergeant, and I'm sure they will know this.
Can I?
Yeah, I'm just
can I
saying.
ask a question? Because this is something that you're doing for living or independent, because you could describe yourself and identify yourself independent journalist.
Well, we all have
this is
freedom
what
of
you
press.
do.
We all have freedom of press.
So
in
this is what you
country.
do all day. You go to public places, to public
It
places.
doesn't matter.
I'm not answering that question.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, you know why I'm asking you? Because
If you would have asked me that from the beginning, you never even stepped out to have a conversation with me. You stayed behind the doors. You called the police. Now you want to have a conversation with me and ask me personal questions. I didn't ask anybody here any personal questions. I said what I said. I'm an independent journalist. Also, we have freedom of press in this country. There's no laws being broken here. I'm not even sure why they're still here at this point, honestly.
Well,
I mean,
come to keep
Everything was peaceful. Was there any disruptions
here to
here
keep
at all?
the peace, yeah.
There was. I have it all recorded, ma'am. You have it all recorded. Everybody has it all recorded.
Everybody's got a camera.
It's been nothing but peaceful. And as far as you're saying, the customers had issues. The customers were giving me daps, high fives, salutes. The gentleman that came back inside the business to get his Budweiser that was on the counter appreciated that. I told him, nah, nobody touched it. I walked out the door, suave. Everything was cool. There was no issues here. The only issue was her telling me I can't record. Not her, sorry. Her telling me I can't record. I showed her this. She left me alone. The Islamic girl that said she don't want to be recorded shut the blinds on me, denied me service when I was trying to buy my stamp initially because I was recording, exercising a right, refusal of service. I don't take issue with that. If she doesn't want to be on camera, she did the exact thing she should do. Close the blinds and create her own privacy. I respect it. I got service from another person, fine with that. Martha came out, said, nope, don't record people's faces. I explained to her there's no expectation of privacy in public. Whatever I can see with my eyes, I can record. And that was it. Then she got upset because she didn't have a winning answer to that. And I did a lap around, came back to say to her, hey, did you call anybody? I'm not talking to you. Because I was going to say, if you didn't, I'm going to cut out of here. Thank you for your service. She had an attitude. She said, don't talk to me. Matter of fact, show me your ID. If you're a journalist, let me see your credentials. Let me see some ID. I said, I'm not showing you ID. She demanded ID. I said, law enforcement can't even demand my ID. What makes you think I'm going to give you my ID? They couldn't get my ID if they wanted it. Why did I show it to her? And that was the point I'm trying to make. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go about my business, record around. I won't even say a word to anybody. If you saw, I was silent. Do what I want to do, exercise my freedom in America, and be left alone to conduct my business. That's it. Simple.
I love my country. These are the things.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with my
it's our
office.
freedom.
You know, I see you having.
You have every right to
flag
do
of
that.
Puerto Rican, and I
Absolutely.
say,
I'm very
Puerto
proud.
Rican,
Well,
and I see you doing this, and
right.
I feel like, wow.
But
Puerto Rican
what's
guys,
the
what is
issue?
to the Puerto Rican
Doing
guys?
what? What's the issue?
I don't see, because I don't understand this.
Well, and sometimes we don't understand each other, but that doesn't give us the right to tell each other what to do. You may not agree with what I do, ma'am, but it doesn't give you the right to tell me what I should do. The conversation was good. Sure. Listen, no hard feelings. I hope one day we could be friends.
This is what we want. We are here to do. To make,
Yeah,
So
it's just recording, it's not harassing anybody. It's not
Thank you, I
violating.
appreciate that.
And that's what I wanted you to understand, ma'am. That's all. Guys, as soon as you guys get out of here, I'm going to just give a walk around. I'll be out of here. I just wanted her to understand that they're telling me I can't do something I'm
You know
allowed
what
to
it
do.
is?
Now she
so
understands.
many things have
Yeah.
changed and they don't understand. It's kind of like us. Like people, they say like, oh, people record us all day. You
Right.
know what I mean? And
Right.
and
It
we're
is
like
what it-
enforcing the law.
Right.
Oh, paper? Yeah.
Oh, you're getting the garbage.
Yeah. So I think with them,
And I
I
understand.
think she's
Look,
there's like they're not understanding.
I come across this every day, every single day, right? So I understand that people don't understand, and I'm empathetic towards that.
Yeah.
So I try to explain it to them so they understand, but they don't want to listen to reason and want to invoke their feelings, right? We can feel however we feel about a lot of things. I don't like everything everybody does or says, but if they have a right to do it, it's not my business. If you want to engage in a conversation about it, we could do that, and we could agree to disagree. It's all good.
Yeah, well,
but
that's why we're
if there's
trying
if there's no law to back something up, there's nothing anyone can do about it, and that's what I was trying to explain to her. So. But you guys did a good job. I appreciate you coming out, remaining calm. You never know what to expect, right? You're walking in, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
When you're walking in, I don't know what to expect.
Right.
You heard both sides of the story. You did a good job, and you identified yourselves. You didn't give me a hard time. A lot of times I get right here. I get that. You were looking like you were about to say that. I get the right here, and I'm like, all right, right here. But I appreciate you identifying. My name is David, by the way. I have no problem saying who I am. You guys were good to me. I have no problem telling who I am. I'm not trying to keep myself a secret. Everybody out here knows who I am, what I do. So I'm not a threat or anything. But now they're educated and they know.
Okay, take care.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Now we understand, I think. Okay. So, yeah, people want to tell other people what they can do in public, but you can't tell other people what to do, right? We have a right to do this. It seems like they got their education. And listen, hopefully there's no hard feelings and maybe we could be friends. No? Okay, you don't want to be friends? That's okay. I didn't do anything wrong, ma'am. Your feelings don't trump my rights. Have a good day, ma'am. So, law enforcement came, explained to them, and, you know, they want to have an attitude. They were wrong. I was right. It's as simple as that. So there's no reason to be angry about it. No hard feelings on my part. I'm still willing to be friends with the girl. She's just misinformed. The other lady was misinformed. Puerto Rican lady, Milsa Mendez. And it's just from a lack of understanding. She thinks people's feelings trump my rights. And as I tried to explain to her, people's feelings don't trump my rights. So these guys did the walk, but they did a good job, and no animosity whatsoever. So that's what it is. Thank you again, guys.
All right, take care.
Told you, as soon as you leave, I'll leave.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience with the post office. Is it bad?
Okay, yes. This post office, I think is the most bad in this area. First thing, you see how there is all the area,
Right.
all this here, and also the service is too bad.
Right.
You got 4 windows, sometimes you got 1 window open, the line is outside. I called the postmaster or wait they have any excuse. In the morning at 7 o'clock they're supposed to open because that's saying the sign there. They sometimes open at 9 o'clock. The people who pay for the mailbox
Right.
supposed to get the mail at 7 o'clock.
Right.
So we have to wait outside to get the mail. If you go to work, you have to wait to 5 o'clock to get the mail, or no, you have to wait for the weekend. It's terrible service. And I talked to them, I called them, and nobody do anything. Always they say the person who opened the door died, the person is sick.
There's always an excuse. Yeah. Excuse after excuse.
Very, very bad.
So hopefully, my viewers see this. They make some phone calls. They see this and maybe make some changes around here.
Yeah, I called one time to the general post office.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Because sometimes they say the postmaster is not there.
Right.
The postmaster on vacation.
Right.
Or always, maybe the postmaster is the one talk to you and say,
That she said she was the postmaster.
yeah. Terrible. It's terrible.
She didn't come out for a while and then eventually came out. But yeah. What's your name? I'm David.
Leonardo Gutierrez. I live in Western New Jersey. Telephone number.
No, don't give her that. Don't give her. All right, brother. It's been a pleasure. Take care, right? All right. Nice to meet you. Have a great day. So, as you can see, the members of the public that they are saying are complaining about me are actually complaining about them and the horrible service. And I could see that. You know, listen, they're human beings at the end of the day. I don't want to hate on them too much, but they are also public servants, and they're here to provide a service to the public. You know, as a member of the public, he has a right to redress his grievances and complain. That's what we're allowed to do, of course. And the people deserve good service. So, you know, we hold them accountable. We expect transparency from them, even if they don't like it, because their feelings don't trump our rights. Once again, coming to you from West New York, New Jersey, Full Court Press. Peace.